Oh, I don't know if anybody's that I'm playing around with new functions and all sorts of bloody rubbish. So I am very impromptu because I'm a little bit tiddly because we've been having a bit of a party at the farm and I have had an absolute skinful. And now I've come home and I've got to cook a turkey and I've just had a trauma with that, which I'll tell you all about. So yeah, it's been quite funny today. Hi, Lady Witch. Hi, Frida. I'm having a flipping nightmare here. I can't get. I used to be able to get my lives up on the screen on my telly so that I can actually watch comments. Well, now apparently I can't do it, and I've got no idea why not. Lovely to see you both on this glorious Christmas Eve. Oh, Frida, you're going to laugh at me. I'll save this little story for a second. It doesn't help when you're trying to do things and you're a little bit tiddly as well. Right. Oh, I've got no idea how I'm supposed to view this live stream. Whatever. Same to you, Lady Witch. Happy solstice, although we've just passed it, haven't we? But whatever, it doesn't matter. Hi, Sheila. How are you doing? How's everybody going? I've just learned how to put a banner across the bottom of my screen. How cool am I? So I've just had a bit of a breakdown because we've had a party at the farm. I've had a skinful. Sheila didn't think I would be able to go live, but I've proved you wrong, and here I am. Oh, ye of little faith. And I've got this turkey. Now, I can't remember if I told anybody about this. So last week, I ordered, because I buy all my meat from the local farmers in the village, keep it British. And I ordered £3 of diced best lamb. Only I fucked up the order and I got 3 kilos of it. Well, I've done the same with my turkey. I overestimated and I've got a crown and it's a £12 crown. It looks like it's the size of my arse. So I was like, oh God. So I've just got it out of the fridge because you lift it out an hour before you're going to cook it, don't you? And I'm thinking, right, I'm going to make sure that this bugger doesn't, or Frida tell you, I'm not going to be here long, Lady Witch, because I've got so much to do, but I wanted to come and say hello to everybody. I'm probably going to go live tomorrow night, which will be tomorrow afternoon for you guys in America, so you might miss me, but I'm going to be here tomorrow evening. Anyway, so I got the turkey out and I thought, right, I'm going to get some butter under the skin because it stops it from, drying out. It ends up nice and moist. Oh, Frida, it's going to take me about, just short of 4 hours to cook, right? It's massive. It's 12 and a bit pounds, to be fair, nearer to 13. Anyway, so I went to get underneath, like if you go and buy a store-bought turkey, the skin's there, but it's been pared away from the flesh, hasn't it? Well, this hasn't. My friends have done this. They own the farm up the road. Dropped it off for me. I got it yesterday. Anyway, I went to, and I'm like, for fuck's sake, the skin is still attached to the flesh. So what am I going to do? I'm going to have to try and pare it off myself. So I've got my sharp, butchery knife. And I got hold of the skin, and I tell you what, Frida, all I could think about was you with the corduroy comment, because I've dried the turkey off, so it's dry. It's got this wrinkly skin. I'm hold of it. I'm trying to get my hand underneath it, and all I could think of is this. It feels like a cold shaven scrot, and it's made me feel quite sick. So I've had to come away and leave it for a bit. I actually started gipping. I was like, oh God, it feels like a scrote. So I rang my friend up. So my friend Wayne is a chef. And I know he's home tonight. So I rang Wayne up. I said, Wayne, help me. He went, what? I said, well, the skin on the turkey. He already knows I've overestimated, and I've got this flipping turkey. And well, I don't like the brown meat, Frida, so 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 I rang him up and I said, "How'd you get the skin?" I said, "You're a chef, help me." I went all girly and blonde, "Help me." And he's pissing himself laughing because I'm saying, "I feel like I've got hold of somebody's scrot." So I've got him howling down the phone. He just said, just put some gloves on, get your hand underneath the skin, get your filleting knife, don't cut your fingers off. He said, and just nick, and then you should, once you've got a little bit of leeway, you should be able to get your hands right underneath. Hello, are you all still there? Bloody hell. I just... Hey, Da! Hey, Lisa! Oh, I've just texted Sheila, but she's obviously not seen it. I've just lost internet connection. I don't know why, but I'm back. Flipping Nora. Anyway, how are we all doing? Did you have a nice dinner, Da? Like I said to the other guys, I'm not, what's this, pissed as a fart and slipped from over based in a wrinkled turkey. Wrinkled old scrotum of a turkey. Honestly, it literally is. It feels like cold bollocks without the hairs. Don't take the mickey, Dar. Oh, there we go. I can get you right now. I can get comments back up. So, how are we all doing? Are we all okay? I just said I'm not going to be here that long. No, I didn't, Sheila. You're all right. The only Mister who's here tonight is Cooper, and he's knackered because he's been around the farm while I was getting pissed. Just get in, chilling for a bit till I got. Oh, I know. Well, I've only got till 8 o'clock, but I wanted to come and say hello to everybody, because I've really got to get on with cooking this turkey. Well, it's not a turkey; it's a fucking ostrich. It's massive. It's the size of my arse, basically. I know I shouldn't be thinking about balls at all. I know, Dar, because you have ribs today, don't you? Oh, not had ribs for ages, but I must admit I am a sucker for the turkey, and I have made, well, we call it over here lapskaus I've made it and I've frozen it for New Year Eve, with all the lamb that I got that I didn't need. Not all of it. There's still like fucking pounds of the stuff frozen. Oh, you're having beef. Lovely. Lovely. And then the other thing that's happened, you feel like a fat pig. Oh, bless you. You're not fat at all, though. That's the thing, isn't it? And my poor brother, he found out last night that his skanky girlfriend, Lissa, if you're listening, love, you're a scrote. You're a worse scrote than my turkey. She's been knocking off one of his friends, and he found out. He was out on his he's out with the lads last night and found out. It came out. It's actually very unfortunate how he came out. She's gone up to Edinburgh with her friends. I'm now very dubious about that. Due back tonight, and one of the lads had just said something like, "Oh, where's Lissa?" Her name is Melissa, not Lisa's, but it's Lissa. Where's Lissa? And it said, is she not coming out? He went, no, she's not here. The mate, being pissed, took it that not here meaning they're not together anymore, and basically said, oh, thank God you've done that, scrubber. So our Pete's gone, this is Pinky Pete, has gone ape shit, grabbed him. It's took like half a dozen of his mates to pull him off him. And it's turned out that, yeah, they kind of all knew she was knocking off another member of the friends. Yeah, exactly, Lisa. Melissa, you slag. So, anyway, he can do far better because my brother's very handsome. They're both very handsome boys, actually. It's a pity he's not gay because I'd send him your way, Dar. You'd love him. He actually is, you know how sometimes you always say that he is, thank you, Frida. Well, it might not, I don't know which, no, I think you've seen Richie, haven't you? Richie's good looking. I don't know whether I showed you Pete. Anyway, whatever. But he's free, he's single, he's ready to mingle. So, yeah, I thought, my goodness, what is it with people splitting up at Christmas? It's shite. Anyway, how is everybody else? I hope nobody else is splitting up with anybody at Christmas. I don't need any more traumas in my life. Thank you, Lisa. Listen, you trollop. So, well, I basically, he rang me, obviously, because he rang his sister. Hey, what do I do? I said, get home, go home, stop being out on the lash with your mates. Go home, pack her stuff up, get a taxi to drop it at her mum and dad's, change the locks, and don't pick her up from the station when she arrives back from Edinburgh on Christmas Eve. I've not heard from him, so I don't know what's going on. Oh, yeah, last Christmas. Hey, did you watch that Last Christmas things? All my brothers are good looking. Thank you, Frida. Yes, I'm biased, but yes, they are. But they've got the height as well, though, haven't they, my brothers? I've got the midget gene. Anyway, nightmare with postage as well. Anybody else having issues with Royal Mail? Because I am. I'm not going to go into detail on here, but I've had, oh, and another, get this. So I've got letters, cards that have been sent, first class that have taken 10 days to get there. I like that, Lisa. Lisa, the ho, ho, ho. Yeah, first class. So, oh, did they, Frida? Nasty bitch. There's no need for cheating. There's no need for cheating. Anybody who cheats, well, you'll get it back tenfold. You'll get it back tenfold. She'll regret it because he paid for everything for her, bought her. That girl wanted for nothing. And I must admit, I had a little bit of a suspicion she was taking him for a ride. Because, it's like any younger brother. He can be a dickhead. However, his heart's in the right place. He deserves a break considering I broke his fingers when he was a baby. But apart from that, bloody hell. I've just completely forgot what I was talking about then. Do you know what, Lisa? It's just, I just find it shocking. I find it very, very, very poor conduct. I just think it's rotten. Brian! Driving in my car, driving home for Christmas. I swore I wasn't going to sing any Christmas songs. I actually hate Christmas songs. They piss me off. Yeah, do you know what, Frida? She absolutely has. And the thing is, and like your son, he's a cracking looking lad as well. Why do these silly women do it? I just don't understand it. And I know it's not just about looks, but your son's a decent guy. My brother's a decent guy. Yeah, he's got elements of dickheadedness. He's a squaddy. I don't expect any different, but Oh, did you not know about that, Lisa? It absolutely is, Lady Witch. I'm the only one. I've got a big... I've got a big Christmas hit. I might have a different Christmas hit. I might make a song up, actually. I've been playing my guitar quite a lot. Getting pretty good. I mean, I'm not, I'm never going to be professional or anything like that, but I'm good enough to strum a few chords and sing along to it. Do you want me to tell you the story, Lisa, of how I broke my brother's fingers? This is why we call him Pinky Pete. If you've seen when we're all chatting and Brian, and because Brian said he's the only guy who can scratch his balls and his arsehole at the same time. So when he was a baby, I was pushing him around. I was only a kid myself. They had one of those great big, like you can get those retro prams that look like the like old-fashioned prams, the big what's the Silver Cross pram, great big ones, and they've got like really strong metal like the hoods, and they snap up. And anyway, and they're taken, I don't know what they've got, like the hinges on the hoods. And oh yeah, me and my sister didn't get on either. You're just heading home via the cemetery. Oh, you're going laying some flowers? Yeah. So Lisa, this is why they call him Pinky Pete. So I took him out. He wouldn't stop crying. So I, yeah, when you're a kid, I'll take him out in the pram. I'll take him out in the pram. So they got him in the pram, and the pram was one of those facing away from you, a Silver Cross buggy like pram thing with a great big hood, and it started spitting as we were walking around. So I put the hood up, and this baby was screaming. I can't remember how old he was, about 10 months old, year old, something like that. Frigging screaming, never shut up. And I'm bouncing the pram, and I walked all the way round the fields, like the edges, came back, was out for ages. Baby is screaming bloody murder. And it's only when we got him home, he'd had his fingers out of the side. Babies like grab onto things. He'd had his hands out of the side, holding onto the hood. And when I pushed the hood up, his fingers had got stuck in the mechanism thing. Now, to me, that's really badly designed that a baby could do that. Surely it's their fault, because they must have realised that babies can get the fingers in mechanisms. But anyway, as a result of that, his fingers didn't break, but they bent. So he's got his little fingers bend out at funny angles. So that's why we call him Pinky Pete. Danny, hi, Merry Christmas. Getting it in early. I'm not here long, sweetheart, because I'm cooking a turkey and doing all my vegetables, but I wanted to come and say hello to everybody. I'm really glad I caught you. And lots of love to you and your family. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Same to everybody here. Sorry, I have to leave you. It's time for coffee and cake. Oh, brilliant. Are you having glogda? If you are, enjoy it and have a few glasses for me. It's lovely to see you. Give my love to your family. What else have I missed? If you've got any I have been so drunk off that. If anybody doesn't know how to make glog, do you make it the Danish way with port and rum? Because I've been so ill off that stuff in the past. But yeah, enjoy, have a great time. Danny, if you're putting out any content over Christmas, you know, feel free to put it in the chat, let people know any times or what have you, because I know a lot of people are struggling to get notifications. I'm not getting notifications for people at the moment. I don't know why. But yeah, please feel free. That's why, and a lot of the time I'm only catching your lives way after the fact. So, please feel free. If you've got anything that's going to be coming up over the holidays, put your details in chat, drop your link. You're always welcome to. I know that you did, what was the book that you did? Was it last week? I can't remember now. I'm terrible. You can't do port. Yeah. Shit, yeah. Oh, I love port. Yeah, but with the glog, in Denmark, I've had it in Denmark, and oh Christ, they put like a bottle of port, a bottle of rum, wine goes into it, all the mull spices, and oh God, I have been so shitty ass drunk off that stuff, and it does give you a bad head. It's just a Scandi thing. But yeah, port, it's Christmas for me, that port. The thing is, it's a big thing in military families as well. It's a big thing in a lot of families, but especially military families. If you've got dads, granddads, uncles, what have you in the military, it does make a big, it's quite a big thing. So, yeah. Anyway, has everybody finished off the wrapping of gifts? Because I haven't. I'm going to start cooking this turkey. I'm going to get my veg prepped and in. Because I'm going over to, I don't know if I told you guys, so Christmas lunch, I'm taking half of this turkey over to my aunt's, so I'm going to go over to her for lunch, so I'm going to have a turkey dinner then I'm coming back and I'm going to have another turkey dinner for dinner, evening meal, and another one on Boxing Day, because I've got all of this turkey, so I'm taking dinners everywhere. I have made sticky toffee puddings. If anybody is unsure about how to make them, there is a Nigella Lawson recipe for sticky toffee pudding. Follow it, do that one. It is the best. It's so good. So I've made 2 sticky toffee puddings. I've got them in takeaway cartons in the fridge. So I'm going to have one of those tomorrow. It's a big one. I won't be eating it on my own, obviously, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to try a new way to cook my sprouts. I'm going to, because normally I just do, the old boring, stick them in a pan of boiling salted water, and I do them that way. And I must admit, I like my sprouts on the soft side. I don't like hard ones. Now, that's where I should do a Sid James laugh, isn't it? And I'm going to try this. I think it was Gordon Ramsay. So he boils the sprouts, then he takes them out and drains them. Then he fries off, lardons or you can use streaky bacon, whatever you've got. Fries them off with garlic and some herbs, and what else did he put in? I think he puts chicken stock in, and not a lot, and he fries it. and then he flambés it and he throws in the sprouts. Oh, and he puts a big dollop of fat in it, like goose fat, turkey fat, whatever. And then he fries it until these sprouts then start to crisp up and they take on all the flavour of the smoked bacon or lardons or whatever it is that you're using. And I thought, oh, I think he used pancetta, but I haven't got that. I've got smoked bacon lardons and I'm going to do it that way. So that's what I'm going to try. And I'm also, I'm going to have to do it in the morning though. I'm going to make some dauphinoise potatoes. You've got a few more to wrap, but your husband is trying to peek. Your square's listening from the paper. Can you tell us what you've got, or is he likely to look over your shoulder? And how about you, Danny? Are you all sorted? Do you know, though, I just presume everybody does Christmas. I apologise if anybody doesn't do Christmas who's listening. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I kind of go more of the pagan route. However, because my family are Catholic, I still have to do the whole Christmas. I'm even going, get this, I'm going to midnight mass tonight because I promised my friend. Oh, Frida, I tell you. But no, I'll be okay. I'm going to go to midnight mass with my friend. I'm going to be, she wanted to go, and all of this village that I live in is predominantly Church of England or Methodist. There aren't really any Catholics. There's me and my friend, and there's one other person. So we're kind of outnumbered, and she wanted to go to midnight mass and she's no one to go. And I went, do you know what? I'll come with you. So that's what I'm going to do. But I quite like that because you sing carols instead of hymns. And I just remember being a child because it was always snowing when we went to and we were always allowed to go to midnight mass. So yeah, that's going to be a little blast from the past. I'm just feeling quite nostalgic this year. Oh, your husband's getting heated slippers and more art supplies that he won't buy for himself. Well, I hope the heated slippers are better than the heated socks that Dart and I bought from Temu last year. If you remember, I bought 4 pairs, he bought 5, and they were absolutely shite. So, will you be working at the cat shelter over the holidays, Danny? Oh, Lady Witch, do you want to put your link in for the cats? Danny, I meant to say to you as well, you know, if you ever do fundraisers or there's PayPals for these, the shelter that you work at, you're always welcome to put that link in here as well. You know, we'll put Lady Witches up. We've put other things when people are collecting for good causes. So you're very welcome. Hi, Vids. Happy holidays. Much love, much love. Hope you're all set. I'm not going to be here long, sweetheart, but I just wanted to come and say hi to everyone. But I am going to try and come live on Christmas Day. How's your pops doing? I hope he's all right. Oh, hi, Simples. If anybody doesn't know, Elflowers is Simples. Name has been changed. Oh, thanks, Vids. Again, if you want to drop your link in here, Vids, in case anybody isn't subbed to your channel, please feel free. You're more than welcome. That's why you're all mods. You can put things up whenever you want. I know. Do you know what though? COVID's. I've had so much on, and by the time I sit down at night, I'm absolutely shattered. I'm really, really tired, and then I just can't be bothered coming live, and I shouldn't do, really. That's really shit to me. So I am going to make a point. We're going to have a Christmas quiz as well, possibly not tomorrow, but in between. And I don't think I'm going out on New Year's Eve. I'm not sure yet, but if I'm home New Year's Eve, I'll come live like I usually do, and we can have a little bit of mayhem. Now, how do you say it in Portuguese, COVIDs? Is it something like Felicidade? Oh, God, I'm terrible. I'm so sorry. Portuguese is not my strong point. In fact, even the English language isn't my strong point. Or is it Navidad? Oh, God, I can't remember. I can never tell the difference between wishing people Merry Christmas with Spanish and Portuguese, and they're vastly different. So I can't. One of them is something like Felici Navidad, but Feliz Natal or Feli Natal. I don't know if your Z is a silent one or not. Thank you. Oh, so the Spanish must be Felici Navidad, whatever. Anyway, if I'm sure if Jo Madre comes on, she will be able to tell us, or even Lady Witch, because you're quite. You're very clever with your multilingual abilities, aren't you? Or even Danny. I'm always impressed how multilingual you American guys are, because you are for the most part. You know, my friend Mario, and he lives in California, but he's so fluent in Spanish, and he speaks it. It's not like there's no faltering with it. And he isn't Spanish, you know, he's Italian, and he speaks Italian as well, obviously. But he's thank you, Lady Witch. Oh, so it's quite similar, isn't it? Feliz Navidad. And I thought it was Navidad, but I couldn't remember which. Yeah, but you guys always impress me. And he can switch from Spanish, you know, and he'll talk Spanish, and then he'll go to Italian, and then he's back to English again. And yeah, I'm very, very envious. Feliz Happy Navidad is Christmas. Thank you. Thank you for that. So, like I said, I'm going to have to depart very, very shortly because I've got this ostrich to cook and all my vegetables. But I just wanted to thank everybody. You know, throughout the year, you guys, I know I've not been online as you know I had been. There have been reasons for that. Some of you are aware of that and make it very public on here. I've had quite a lot going on. Good stuff, not bad stuff. I've just got a lot going on. But I just want to take the opportunity to thank you all, because you are probably the best group of people that I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. You make me laugh until I cry or choke. You know, I know that if I come online at 3 o'clock in the morning, decide to go live with no warning whatsoever, that you guys will all be there. And yeah, and I like how we all support each other. So I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you. You know, you're really, really a lovely group of people, all of you. Enjoy your Christmas. Kiss everyone. Much love. Stay safe. Have fun. Drink in moderation. Oh, behave yourself. I'm not drinking. I'm already pissed. Vids, I've been drinking down at the farm. We had Glühwein, and I was throwing that back like there was no tomorrow. So that's why I'm not going to be here long. I've got to cook a turkey. I've got to cook all my vegetables. I've got to go to midnight mass because I'm being a good Catholic, and and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you so much. But again, you know, everybody who's in, so COVID's, Lisa, Lady Witch, Brian, Sheila, Simples, Frida, Lisa, who else has been in? Oh, thank you. That's really kind of you, love. Thank you. Who have I missed? I've definitely missed Sheila. You know, and everybody who isn't here either. You know, we've got Blue Rose, Dolly Mixture, everybody who's normally here. Denny. Who else have we not got? God, I can't even think who's not here. There's so many of you. I just want to say thank you. I really do. I think we've got a nice little channel. Yeah, we talk absolute garbage most of the time. A lot of the time I'm forgetting whether I'm coming or going, standing up or sitting down. But you make me laugh. You're a kind group of people. You know, we've all taken a few hits this year in one form or another. You know, there's been some right shite going on the tubes. People have had a lot of things going on in their personal lives. You know, there've been some hard times. There's been lots of good times. And yeah, I think you're all great. I usually hate it when people go, love you. But I genuinely do. I've got a lot of love in my heart for all of you. So thank you. You can tell I'm pissed, can't you? For our American listeners, just in case you weren't sure, pissed doesn't mean angry in England. It means I'm shitty ass drunk. Right. On that note, you wonderful people, I'm going to have to go and cook my turkey. I shall be back online tomorrow evening, UK. So I don't know, probably 7, 8 o'clock UK time. I don't know what the hell time that is in America because you're all living all over the place, but I'm sure you can work it out. For those of you that I don't catch tomorrow, have a fantastic Christmas day with your family. I hope none of you are staying alone. If anybody is spending the day alone, like I said, I will come live tomorrow evening. We might not have a lot to talk about, but I will try and keep people company if they need it. I'll probably be drunk, but you know, whatever. You've heard me drunk before many a time. All right, guys and gals. So I shall see you all very soon, i.e. tomorrow. Very best wishes for Christmas. I hope Santa Claus empties his sack in your stockings and comes down your chimney profusely. So on that note, I definitely will see you all on the bright side. Bye.